Oh, I don't know what's going on, It's a very terrible state of affairs. I'm in my beautiful home in Carmarthen, trying to get to the bottom of it. I tried to ring old Paul Hughes and he put the phone down on me. And in the private eye today it says that I'm finished with Letby work. Well, I am finished really. But if they asked me again to look into some old cases, some very, very old cases at the back of the cupboard or the back of the drawer of doom. I saw Breary's drawer of doom, Not many people did. It was very cobwebby. There were many old files going back to the early 1920s in that drawer of doom. It's still there. Breary's being added to it. He's adding to it. But old Steve, Big Steve as we call him, I rang him up as well and I said, "Did you see the Mark McDonald press conference, Steve?" And he goes, "Oh, Dowie, it's not looking good, is it? Not for you and not for me." Well, I won't go into the dark details of what were discussed, but I was actually very disappointed to see that I was effectively criticised for merely doing my job, which is to follow the evidence. That is all I have ever done and all I intend to do. Follow the evidence. I realised that I was a little bit late. I give you that. Little bit late to actually find out what the method of murder was. It took me a year, but I would rather act in a scientific way, using the scientific method, I should say. Sorry, I've had a few drinks, it's nearly Christmas. I had a sherry or two and with the wife and a Pernod and black. I'll have a few snake bites down the pub later. Anyway, I digress. You see, when you're dealing with a very clever criminal, they can sometimes fool you into thinking that you've worked out their modus operandi, so to speak, and then you think you have, and then it takes maybe a year later and you realise, no, and I said to myself, I slapped myself upside the head and I said, "No, Dowie, you got it wrong, man. It wasn't through the tubes after all. But it might have been, it was a fair guess, I flipped a coin on that one and I went the wrong way, But I got it right in the end, and that's what matters. That's what matters, you see. It matters that I stuck with it. And I had the cojones. I had the cojones to say, "Look, I've changed my mind." But it was still her. What does it matter? They're splitting bloody hairs, man. They are splitting hairs about whether it was this way or that way, or whether she was on duty or not. What does it matter? They've got the right person. That's all that matters. And I've won this case. I won this case. There was that one case that I did not win. In 42 cases, I only lost one. It's like being a prize fighter, straight knockouts all the way. And I lose one of them in the 9th round on points, or whatever you call it. I don't know. I don't follow boxing, really. I'm a man of more temperate interests. I like a bit of fly fishing, and I collect stamps, and I catch very clever criminals, and somebody's got to do it. Yes, so I tell you what, if they're going to turn on me and make me the centre of all this nonsense about innocence and rubbish like that, I shan't ever speak to any of them again. I shall block them on Facebook. I've already blocked Hughesy on Facebook. We used to exchange funny gifts. I used to send him a gift of a sheep up on the hills, doing something quite odd. But that's another story. I don't know. I've just really had it up to here. I've had it up to here. And I need to lie down. The wife is frantic. She's saying, "They're turning on you, Dowie. They're turning on you. I told you not to get messed up in this." Oh, but we shall see. We shall see. Apparently Mark McDonald's got 50 or 60 experts. Well, how much money is that going to cost? Well, pro bono, you say? Oh, yes. Pull the other one. They're all doing it for fame. For fame, like me. I don't shy away from that. I don't think people ever appreciated what I had to offer. And finally, I showed them what I was made of. And now they're turning on me as jealousy, you see? Jealousy. I could have been somebody, I could have been a contender. Except the bum, which is what I am. Oh, that was a good film, that was, on the waterfront. Marlon Brando. When I was at university studying medicine, I was part of the old drama club there. I used to like it. I played Iago in Othello, you see. He's a bad sort of fellow, Iago. I played him very well. And the director said to me, "You were made for this part, Iago. The backstabbing, lying bastard." I thought it was a joke, but some people want to make it a reality, and all I've ever done was my best, really. And I can look myself in the mirror and I say, "DEWI, you've done your best. You've got about £500,000 or maybe more. Damn sight more, actually. I'm not going to tell you how much. You've got a lot of money out of it. You've paid for your children's education. Bought them a new car each. You've gone to Crete with the wife a few times. You've built the extension, You've got all this. You've got a new Hoover. And you've done all right. You've done all right for a young lad from Carmarthen. Anyway, I'll sign out now. And I sign out now because I'm losing my accent at a rate of knots. And take it easy, and don't believe anything Richard Gill says or Mark McDonald. I'd never heard of him. I thought he was a singer. Anyway, bye-bye for now. Cheerio. Ta-ra. Ta-ra a bit. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye. Love you all.